Yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
Right. Who was that?
Oh, how about Joe?
Turn your phone off.
That's what it is.
Mm.
There we go. We good.
Welcome to Friday. Welcome to the Realmhattan Project. It is Friday. You ain't got no job and you ain't got shit to do. No, I was kidding. Hey yo, welcome to the Friday Night Madness, y'all. Welcome to the Realmhattan Project. My name is Derek B, and I am joined by my cohorts, my bomb squad, my dudes, my homies, my dudes. Woo! I almost got too carried away with that one. Hey yo, chat squad. How's it going? Hope you've been enjoying your week. Hope you've had a great week, and hope you have an even greater time with us tonight. As it is Friday, it's time to mellow out. It's time to chill. It's time to do what we do. E, how's it
What's
going,
up, man?
man?
Good, good. Nice. Another short week at work.
Mm,
Yeah, it was off today. Did some shopping at Home Depot.
mm.
Got
What
in
is what is Home
some.
Depot building for you?
Home Depot is building more diorama shit for me
Oh,
going
nice.
forward. So I
Okay.
had to buy a shit ton of foam today. Got a bigger project in mind, and we'll see how that turns out. See if I keep this one or not. Or it goes in the trash like most of the other dioramas do.
Okay. Want to give us a
Nope.
sneak preview?
Nope.
No, not yet. Oh, not
Nope.
yet.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Not even a hint. Nope.
Maybe later.
Um, sure. Sure.
Cool. Ricky, Ticky, Timber.
What up,
What's up, my
Joe?
dude?
What's going on?
How's your week?
Eventful. Lots of work, but glad it's over. Glad to be here with you guys.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Always glad to have you, man.
Man,
Yes, sir.
I had to play with all my camera settings, so I unplugged my camera.
Okay.
See, I don't understand why Ricky went before Gort. Ricky was late. Like Ricky should have went last. Like
Oh,
First of all,
it's like
I'm never
punishment. It's
late.
like punishment.
I'm never late. I'm
Don't
right on time.
matter.
I,
Mm.
I
We don't care what happened for the last 6 months. All we
I'm
care
not
about is today.
always there when you call, but I'm
All we care about is
always
today. The
on
past 6 months
time.
don't mean goddamn thing. What have you done for me lately?
I mean, I
see.
guess that double handy didn't count for anything then.
Mm.
Gordon, did you say?
You sure did. You sure did. See, I
That's
figured
awesome.
I'd go counterclockwise because
Hey
I
man,
think
you hosting the show. Don't let
think I
E
was
tell you shit. You tell him
I
to
think I
shut
was
up. You
supposed to
driving.
be over here, and then it ruined the whole clockwise thing. So
I might be late, but I'm earlier
yeah,
than Wolfie. So
uh, I was getting to that, but
But yo, good to see you, Ricky.
All right, good to see 2 out of the 3 of you.
Nah,
Let y'all fight it out.
Damn, Gort, what'd you do to him?
that dude named Gort. What's
Mhm.
up, my man?
Let's see. I survived the bloodbath this week.
A
And
bloodbath.
yes, there
Please explain.
were many casualties at work.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
A
Yeah.
bunch of people got fired or something.
Damn.
Well, don't
That's
make it sound nice, Ricky.
I know,
Jeez.
right?
Oh, they got
Yeah.
shit. No, I didn't. I didn't say they separated from your company. I didn't say that. No, they got fucking shit cans.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm.
Were they pieces of shit?
No.
Oh, well, that's sad.
No. Came out of nowhere.
Wow.
Literally.
Money reasons or
Oh, who knows? I'm sure. Of course. They don't tell us. We don't know. But yeah, that's gonna get me real busy. That's good and bad. I like when it's a little quiet, but it's just gonna get it moving a bit more at pace.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, it's what it is.
Brink, quit messing with me. I'm
Otherwise,
podcasting.
Nothing else too exciting. No.
Yeah, layoffs is happening. Layoffs is happening. Most places.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, whoever gets that layoff will get right back on their feet, God willing, and
Yeah.
Whew, that's nothing to sneeze at, man. I've been subject to stuff like that years ago, and it ain't pretty, it ain't cool, especially when you raising a family.
no, it's not. I was at my company for 10 years when I got laid off last February. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Luckily for me, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. It was the best move for me,
Mm-hmm.
because I am in a much better place now.
Yes, you are,
A lot happier.
man.
Maybe.
You in a better place. That's an understatement. Oh my goodness.
So
I want to come work with you. Shit. Man.
shit, they
But
got a
then you'd have to
PS5
work
and I
with him,
don't.
though.
They got a.
Shit.
I got a PS5 and they got one in the fucking break room.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. Well, it's good to have everybody on the show. As you see, we're down one member as he is out on assignment. And hopefully he will be back next week when we have our hangout.
He
And
just didn't want to fucking be on tonight. Don't give me that fucking
hey,
work assignment, man. Just lazy motherfuckers.
hey man, maybe he didn't get his nap today. I got my nap in today though. That's why I'm so spry right now.
No, it's because he heard his buddy wasn't going to be on, so he's like, nah, I don't need to be there neither. That's how that went down.
Like, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. But anyway.
I'm still laughing about that shit. I still scroll back and look at all your gifts, Eric. Those things are cracking me up, dude.
But man, this week for me it was like,
Oh, yeah. So how was your week?
yeah. Hey, great.
As you can tell, we don't really care. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Why are you live on the show?
Ricky got the best looking, mail delivery carriers in his neck of the woods. Oh my goodness.
What the fuck? Bring me a box. Fuck this. I ain't messing with this while I'm on the show. I'm on the show, man. I ain't got time for all that shit.
Nah, I think he knows.
Hey, man, don't come out here talking about. Look, woman, I ain't gonna tell you again. I still got my domestic violence T-shirt on. You better relax.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I love you.
What she bring you a box just now?
And everything
I threw
just
it back
went
there.
left.
And now she coming at me with a knife. Look, y'all, my witnesses.
Well,
Wow.
Well, maybe.
Take the fucking
all right,
smile off
for
your
one-
face, you
all
psycho.
right. No violence on the show. 2, maybe you should check the fucking box, Ricky.
Must be a special package. Because you got it while you're on the show.
It might. It looks like it came from a C Martinez.
C.
Ramirez?
Martinez. C. Ramirez.
What's this thing? I don't know. It don't say nothing from nobody. It just says Kara's name on it. Kara, this is your package. Come get this shit out here. We got her name on it, man. Open it. You don't tell me what to do. You're not my boss. My boss is in the chat squad. Tell me to calm down.
Hey, Ricky. Open it.
Look, Derek, I got a knife, bro. You better relax.
Come on, man. Open it. You want to see what's in
I
it?
already kind of know what this is now. Like, I don't know what's in it, but I know what it is now.
Come on, man. You want to see what kind of
EE do this shit?
want to see what kind of flashlight it is?
I hope it's black and veiny, or I don't want it.
Oh my god.
It's your lifetime subscription to Blue Chew. The box is big enough.
Dude, get out of here. Quit standing over my shoulder and relax. They got me live on video. They don't need pictures of this. Bye.
I'm gonna go get the boys.
Okay, love you.
Hi, Kara.
Even on the psycho.
Derek said hi.
Hello.
EE and Gore didn't say nothing because they don't like you.
Wow. and Kara, when you watch replay to this, it is not true.
God damn.
Do you not know how to open a box?
Yeah, do you guys, you see this? Look how much tape is on this goddamn box.
Damn.
This much tape.
Yo.
That's fucking crazy.
Who packaged that shit?
It had to have been EE. Because now
I
this
didn't
shit, look, this shit got a fucking ton of tape. Look at all this shit. Fucking goddamn psychos, man. All y'all.
Hey, hey, Ricky, I give you a hint. It ain't EE.
No.
No,
Was
it
it
wasn't.
Gort? Gort would do shit like this. God damn. This is all packed in here, bro. This is super packed in here.
What you get?
Man, a bunch of boxes right now. Give me a second. Who is this? Oh, shit. Is this
Hey,
New
Ricky.
Age?
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. We got
All right,
New
so I got a
Age.
bunch of legends. So I'm assuming this is my birthday gift from you guys. I appreciate you. I don't know why this is like this. So it is a New Age Shattered Glass Optimus.
Woo. Nice.
And New Age Brawn and Outback 2-pack.
Nice.
But this is what I don't understand. So you see these two? Somehow the hook thing, there's like a hook thing for the Optimus sticking out of this box. I don't know what's going on there. So
For
there's like I think isn't that supposed to be like the hook
oh,
for
maybe it got stuck.
that's like
maybe
the toxic Avenger Optimus or whatever. It's got a hook in there. So I don't know. I got an extra part for something. I got an Alita 1.
Okay.
I got fucking oh shit. I know EE told y'all to do this one.
Yeah.
Perceptor. Perceptor. And then I always fuck him up, man, because I want to call him Rig because fans toys, but
Guy, right. There's Huffer.
Huffer.
That's
Thank
Huffer.
you. I want to call him Rig. So I got all that from you guys. Thank you guys. I guess it's my birthday gift from you guys, or just because you love me and want me to touch your face.
We don't love you. We had no choice.
All right. Well, I appreciate
Contractual
y'all.
obligations.
I appreciate you. I'm glad I made y'all sign for that shit up front, or I'd have never got it. So.
Hey, Rick, happy birthday. I know it's tomorrow.
No,
Sunday.
Sunday,
You
Sunday,
still don't-
29th.
Man, you just fucking this all
I
up.
thought
dude.
tomorrow was the 29th. Stop
Fucking
tripping.
this all up, bro. But I do
Stop tripping.
appreciate y'all. I appreciate you. And just so you know, you got to do the same shit on air since I had to fucking do it. We ain't
I already
Yeah.
opened mine. Sorry.
Okay, you better
All right.
repack them
Hey, yo,
motherfuckers.
EE,
do it again.
What'd you get? What did you
No, I'm gonna take a box and I'm gonna tape that shit up and super glue it shut and mail it to you. That's
See,
what
here
I'm
you
gonna
go. I got an empty box.
do. Now
See
I'm
what
gonna
happens
talk
when
to
you don't
empty
get
box.
windowless packaging.
That box
anymore.
better not be empty.
See what happens when
Windowless
you,
packaging. I got an empty box.
He got figures swapped for some
I got figure swap for an empty box.
Oh, so you got the flashlight. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
cool.
that's the empty box. He's got to put something.
Right, that's why he's showing the empty box.
Now I'm gonna play with all
He
these.
don't
so
want
I'm
to
not
show
gonna
the
talk to none
contents
y'all.
of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
But I appreciate you guys. I do.
Anytime, man. You know, happy birthday. I hope you enjoy him. We hope you enjoy him, and you know,
I mean, I
display
believe
him
you
well.
and Gort hope I enjoy them. Eric couldn't care less if I enjoy them, but I appreciate y'all. And as soon as I saw Perceptor, I was like, "Fucking Eric," because he knew I was
That-
on the fence about
That
that.
proves he likes you.
I mean, that just proves he listens when I talk.
Hey, Rick, we all listen.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, actually, we won't get into to people who don't listen when people talk, because as of right now, you and Ricky. Neither one of you guys listened.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Probably.
not true.
What are you talking about?
Ricky, you asked me. What'd you ask me today?
I
What's
knew
our
what
show
they
about?
were. Like, I even told Kara when I recorded, I was like, I'm going to purposely leave it out so they don't think I'm paying attention to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did that shit. It's called Fayfabe or Baybabe or Kayfabe or whatever.
Kayfabe.
Whatever Wes is always talking about.
No break.
No,
My
his
birthday
is
is
next
next
week.
weekend.
Yeah.
My birthday is next weekend.
They just got their shit early.
No,
You know.
he got his shit early.
Yeah.
And then he tried to fuck around, be like, oh man, sorry, Ricky, it's going to be late. Duh, duh, duh. Fucking asshole.
Yeah. Yep.
Here, I was being nice about it. I was like, I assume it's something legend, so I assumed it got stuck with Chinese New Year's. Yeah, what Wes just said, kayfabe.
I said kayfabe before he said kayfabe.
But he's Jesus. You think you're better than Jesus? Say it. Say it on the internet. Say you're better than Jesus, Derek.
Let's not go there. You guys,
I love y'all.
You know, this show's already been
I love y'all. Most of y'all more than others, but I do appreciate you and thank you for the gifts, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
Now I'm gonna sit here and play with them and ignore most of what y'all say for the rest of the show.
Yeah, no problem.
Put you in the cornfield then.
It will not happen next year. Anyway,
My first
so
you're assuming I'm making it to my next birthday? Oh man,
and you will, and you will. Yeah. So get that ready to sell on April 1st. So anyway, I just thought about something. I can't remember. So anyway, but EE.
He don't even pay attention to himself.
What did you actually get? I want to know what you actually got.
What you guys got me for my birthday was, I still got the boxes here. 2 empty boxes.
Yeah, I saw that, but it was because I was going to say it's supposed to be another box.
Yeah, the Cobra Island Viper.
And the squad.
Viper 3-pack.
Yep.
And a $50 gift card.
Nice.
And I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you guys very much.
Yep. Order that pizza on us with that gift card.
Oh, Dante,
So
just to give you a heads up. I didn't throw the box that they sent me. I threw some other random box. It wasn't this box.
Yeah. Big shout out to Kara because we organized.
I want to know which one of y'all been talking about wife in secret in her DMs because that's where we really. Oh, you? Okay, I see you. You, Mets. I see you.
Shout out to Kara. She
don't shout her out. No, she about to catch.
She helped us get that together, and it was a great thing that she did, and we appreciate her involvement in this whole ordeal, and we thank her for her sacrifice.
She ain't here. You ain't got a brown nose.
I mean, her support.
She ain't here no more.
But she's gonna watch this.
You're so funny.
She is. Hey, yo, Gort. So, what was the whole thing with selecting his gifts? I want to talk about that process because shopping for Ricky ain't easy.
It's actually
just so y'all know.
Yeah,
I don't know how y'all struggled. He literally knows every Legends that I have and knows that that's what I'm actively collecting now.
That was the thing. You have any idea how many times we had Kara go in your room to actually look for shit?
Hold on. She been in my office without permit? Okay. But
hey, look, man. Whatever that is, that's between y'all, and we ain't got nothing to do with that. We ain't.
But he threw you under the bus on YouTube.
So yeah.
So I do appreciate y'all going through all that.
Yes, sir. All righty. So
we don't need context.
By box, I mean what? What are we talking about now?
Earlier, he said
what are we
Ricky's
talking
wife
about
wanted
now?
everyone to see how he fumbles the box.
That box, oh wow.
Esteban, you drunk? You need to go home, man.
I know, right? Esteban. We expected more from you.
I didn't. I
We
appreciate
expected
it.
more from you. Actually, we didn't, but you know, it's the sentiment. It was the sentiment that counted on that one. So, but yeah, how hard was this, dude? Was this? How hard was it to actually shop for Ricky?
Y'all made it difficult.
Hmm.
The hardest person to shop for was Gort.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
yo, that
I'm
yo. Nah, dude, no.
Because like
Nah,
everything you
'cause it
want is like $1 quadrillion.
right.
You were the
Yo.
hardest one to shop for.
You know, you hard to shop for when all your shit is only on eBay.
Like
That's
it's
the
like I need a G1 Minton box Dino Rider.
G2.
Where the gray is still gray and hasn't whited out yet, and the
Right.
foam hasn't rubbed off.
Yep.
Like, it's not as easy as y'all think. Yeah, or a G2, but it's the red one, but the red one with the black underbelly, not the red one with the blue underbelly. Like it's a very
right.
specific.
Or not
one.
the one with the all red because it don't match with the guns.
The one
The
that
hell?
only released in northern Italy in 1987 and no other time ever.
Yeah, I must be talking about Gort.
Yeah,
See?
Yeah, see?
all accurate.
Right, exactly.
Sorry, my daughter spilled something, so I'm a little back and forth. Give me a
Oh,
second.
no
That's
worries,
all right.
buddy.
You good.
He was talking about
Good.
how hard I was to shop for, and I said, no, it's definitely Gort was the
No,
hardest to
no,
shop for.
Ricky was easy. I just trying to find something that from the same website, same site is what it was the only difficult part. Who had the most stuff at the same site, so you didn't have to pay too many shipping charges. And I had them ship it right to Kara.
Yeah, I'm just glad that it made it there when it did, you know.
Well, we
But-
started early. It's
Yeah.
been there for a week and a half. She's had it, so
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Me and her are going to talk about secrets. We're supposed to be married. There's no secrets between us.
This ain't a secret, Ricky. Relax. Now,
so
now I'm
this
using
thing-
your word. Relax.
So whatever this is literally taped to the outside of the box. So I
Yes.
think it came from somebody else's thing, like when they were packing it
Well,
up.
it might just be the add-on, and it wasn't in the box yet.
No, this is like it's that hook looking thing that goes to like that Toxitron or whatever that thing is.
No,
That's
idea.
what it looks like. I don't know. I got a
Josie, if
free
you're watching
accessory.
this,
I'll be eBaying this shit.
Josie, if you're watching this, we found your hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claim it. You can claim it by calling Ricky at 800
Shipping,
567
Handling and
5309.
receiving. Handling and receiving be $75. Yeah, but
Yo.
he talk about, we're gonna get you a bunch of fucking McFarlane stuff. I'm like, cool. I need stuff for the bonfire, man. Getting back around to that time of year, I can start firing off a bonfire back here. All right.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Cool.
move on. I'm open these boxes so it's not too loud on y'all.
Nah, let us hear you. No, we want to hear that shit. Open your damn boxes. We want to
I'm
hear
trying
it.
to have a show. I ain't trying to be rude.
Hey, we can have a show and you can open your shit at the same time. So
Dust will probably
you know.
yell at me in the chat squad about opening a box on air or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
He done yelled at me like 3 times over there in the chat squad tonight.
Yeah. So it's a super nose pick. Oh, he said it's a super nose picker device, custom colored to match your boogers, Ricky.
Oh man, you got boogers like that, you need to see a doctor, dude.
Yeah, truly. Truly. All right, who's on?
I had COVID and my boogers weren't that color.
All right. So if you missed last week's hangout, the last 2 hangouts, as a matter of fact, make sure y'all go back and check that out. We had some epic discussions and some epic happenings going on. So check out the last 2 rock hangouts. They were consecutive, and you're gonna have a good time, good laughs had by all that were involved in those particular 2 shows. So make sure you go check that out. In the meantime, we are here today at the Realmhattan Project, and we are about to get into something that we like to call our segment. I mean, no. Let me rewind that. And we like
Did you
to
just
go
fucking
back.
do the rewind sound effect?
I did.
I
Yo,
fucking love you.
hey man, trying to do make it do what it do. Shout out the quick kick. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and you got 2 of them. Yo, how many did they give you?
I'll tell you, this one was in the box with it, and this was the one taped to the outside of the brown box, and I got 2 of these
Oh
bitches.
wow, wow.
And that was in with the Shattered Glass Optimus.
Yeah. Oh, instead of the axe, he has the. Okay, all right, yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Cool. He gonna
so
be all pissed now.
we're gonna go. So now that EE is back, we're gonna go ahead and get into what we call our collector's showcase. Okay.
It's time for the collector showcase.
Were you laughing?
I
Were
still
you
love
laughing
that.
when you did that whistle? Just wanted to
All
know.
right.
Anyway.
No.
I still
So-
love that opening. That's never.
All right, let's get it, Gort. Ladies
So,
and gentlemen,
this
Gort.
I had to go find these. Pulled out my Dino Riders VHS tapes.
Destroy the
I
box.
actually trying to find a working VCR. I want to see if these even still play. I'm kind of curious.
A working VCR.
A
Think there still
working
might be
one.
one.
Good luck.
Not a prop one, but
They still have them at like pawn
these
shops.
things like just ripped up. The boxes are all like taped together.
Mm,
Now we know
I
what
don't
to get.
think you're really going to be able to see it, but
VCR.
these
nice.
things got watched into oblivion and all the time. Like there wasn't always something good to watch on TV. If that was the case, probably one of these went in. And 1, 2, 3, each one is one episode, and then rewind them in the little car thing, and right back to the beginning again.
Can you
some
slide one out
days.
the box?
Huh?
Can you slide one out the box?
I can.
Wow.
Mm.
Fucking VHS.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, dude. God, so many flashbacks right now.
And I did not rewind this one. I'm backwards, but
You could do it by
Yeah.
hand.
You're not kind.
that's not happening.
No, don't do it by hand. No.
No,
Then
right.
you gotta
Right
press a
now.
pencil in the
Actually-
middle of the thing, and then you might break the spring, and then
I'm,
then
I'm
you're gonna
checking
be
them.
mad
I
all
didn't
over.
rewind shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even had the
Like
car
it's
rewinder and
the end of the
stuff.
$2 thief.
Nope.
Yeah, you would have had to pay rewind fees at Blockbuster, sir, if that was a Blockbuster tape. So
I know somebody
God,
used to work in the
remember
film
rewind
industry
fees?
does not appreciate what you did to them tapes.
yeah. I used to have a rewind machine that, every
Yeah.
time I finish watching something, I just throw it in the rewind machine and then boom, it's done.
Yeah, my
Y'all
VCR
bunch of-
had that button on
I was gonna
it, so
say
we didn't
my
need,
VCR had an auto
yeah.
rewind. It got to the end, it automatically rewound that bitch back.
Yeah, it
You
did
didn't
that
have
too.
that. Yeah.
But the thing was with VCRs back in the day, if you got the if you wanted to preserve the motors in your VCR, you would get the rewind device and then take the tape out and then pop it in the rewind device
Yeah,
so
with
you
some-
can preserve the longevity of your
That's
VCR.
some bougie shit.
Do you see?
Hey
Frank's-
man, I still got my look. I still got
Separate
my
machine
VCR.
just to rewind and
Mm-hmm. That rewind machine wasn't but $10-15 at most.
The rewinding machine was just fast. Got it done.
Yeah.
Then you could start the
Yeah.
next thing.
The little
didn't
you
have to
push it
wait.
down and just rewind it and pop back up when it was done.
Yeah.
bougie. Bougie.
But I remember when Arrows and Blockbuster used to charge if you didn't rewind your tape, they used to charge you $1 or
Yeah,
something.
Blockbuster had the $2 fee back in the day. I
Yeah, they
remember that
used to
shit.
charge you a fee to rewind them tapes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna share Brink's.
That's what I was laughing at. You hear say Brink? It's coming.
No, yeah. So y'all lucky I don't have control of this. I would have showed that shit. Yo,
Brink, you been
Brink.
drinking tonight?
shout out to Brink. No, he ain't been drinking. That's normal Brink.
No, that's not normal.
That's
That's
sober.
sober.
That is not
sober
normal.
That's
Brink.
not normal
That's
Brink.
sober
That's
Brink.
normal
Yo,
That is
That's-
not sober Brink.
Brink got that tape in his VCR right now. That's why
Oh,
he's that's why
goodness.
he's able to be descriptive when it came to that. Anyway,
Oh goodness.
That's a South
Yeah.
Park reference.
but
Yes.
they used to charge you to rewind them tapes back in the day. So if when you came back to go get more rentals and it'll cost a little bit more than your normal charge, they'd be like, yo, what's this extra charge? Oh, you brought your tapes back in and they weren't rewound and we had to rewind them for you. So yeah, there it is.
I remember my
And you had to
friends
pay
and
that shit.
My friends and I used to pop open the cases to steal the movie out of it. Like if you wanted the movie, like literally, like you pop the case apart and just replace the reels with a trash movie and pop it back together, just so we could keep the movie that was in there.
So that's who started that.
I mean, I didn't
Because
start
after
it,
a
but we
while,
got good at it.
video stores used to keep the tapes in the back and they keep the clamshells out in the front. Because of dudes
No,
like
I'm saying
y'all.
we'd rent it, but if we wanted to keep the movie, we'd swap out the innards so that they got back, because they would slide the tape out and look and make sure it matched the case. We're probably the ones that started that. Remember, they'd have the TV with the VCR hooked up right there. They'd slap it in there and just press play real quick to see the movie and then pull it back out. That was probably our fault.
Yeah, you used to live up here, didn't you? I used to be victims to that shit. Anyway,
Maybe.
yeah. But yeah, shout out to Dino Rider. Who's your favorite character, Gort?
It's really more like what's my favorite dinosaur, I think. Like the characters in the show, like I tell you, they're kind of boring. I like the blind guy. His name was Mind's Eye, which is pretty stupid, but he was fun.
Okay.
He had to use his mind's eyes because his real eyes weren't working.
Yeah, he just kind of knew what was going on and still, beat people's asses.
Right.
A little bit of karate.
So which was your favorite dinosaur, though?
It's easily the Tyrannosaurus. How could it not be?
T-Rex.
Yeah.
I know that what was it, the Brontosaurus or whatever? What do they call it back then? It was probably a Brontosaurus.
That's still the Brontosaurus. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was probably one of my favorite. As a toy, that one was probably
that thing was big.
Yeah.
It's like 3 feet long.
Yeah.
Sludge.
And these guys, when they're talking earlier about like the plastic colors and stuff, like Dino Riders in particular, whatever it is about them, the light gray plastic that they used on a lot of that, it yellows and it looks disgusting. It can look like any range of piss or brown or like sometimes white. It depends if it was in the sun or humid or whatever. But it's hard to find them in good shape because I can't buy them the other way. They look awful. They're disgusting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that stuff is treasure. I didn't pull any out, but maybe next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So is that it for you?
Yeah.
Because I thought you had something else.
I do. I'm holding it.
Oh, okay. What else? What else you got, Gort?
Nah, we'll sneak that in later.
No, just do it now. Just do it now.
I got you. No. He's cool. He's cool. I know exactly why he's doing it.
We'll see who's paying
Boxes of the VHS tapes that we had as kids. So now that I think about it, I do believe there should be a Transformers the movie in there somewhere. Now that I think about it.
I still got Batman Returns on VHS, and I got the stupid one of the clear protector things that saves the box. I got one of those shits on there. Yeah. A friend of mine gave it to me as like a gift one year.
Had a box. I got a box back there, right? I got actually 2 bins of VHS
bins.
Yeah, bins of VHS tapes, and because I used to record a lot of wrestling back in the day, and record other shows, other cartoons, like when Transformers, because I had my own VCR when I was coming up, and I used to if I didn't make it home on time, I wanted to make sure all my shows got recorded so I can watch them later, so I can catch He-Man, Thundercats, Transzor Z, all the Transzor Z, that was that was hitting back in the day. Voltron and all the regular cartoons we used to watch, and then I had to worry about watching them. I had to worry about recording them too much on Saturday mornings because I was always home. Saturday morning I wasn't doing nothing else but watching cartoons, and then went outside right after that because all the cartoons were pretty much always done by noon. So yeah.
But do you have an 8-track player?
Yeah, no, we don't.
Matters. That's what really matters.
I have a couple movies still past this, and then I have a lot of the old, like those big white Disney clamshell boxes.
Yes,
a whole big brown box of those.
I got a Land Before Time tape.
I got that one. That one I know I have a
Dick Castle.
Hold on, Wes, wasn't that around the last time your Cowboys won a Super Bowl?
Oh, wow. Shots fired. Wow. Okay.
Now, don't you? Do you have the Lambo, the Little Mermaid, the one with the dicks on the castle?
The what?
On the cover?
Yeah, on the cover, like there's one of the first printings of it in VHS, like in the white clamshell. Like if you look at the towers in the background, they're dildos. Like they literally drew them to look like dicks.
I'd
as
have
a
to
joke.
look.
Man, they're like that thing sells for money too.
All right, Francis is about to get put in timeout. Just an FYI.
Who?
You can't do that.
Go.
He's hosting.
I'm not going to NJCC. I could do
Yo,
it.
Francis.
I'm not going to NJCC. You
Oh
go to
no!
timeout.
I mean, hey,
Cornfield.
hey, yo, he can root for the Eagles all he want. Y'all already know Niners is already going. Niners got that on lock. So
I'm about to put everybody in the cornfield in timeout, and it's gonna be the me and Gort show.
First of all, how you gonna put me in timeout? I didn't say shit. I'm over here playing with Outback. I didn't say shit.
Put everybody in timeout.
And I don't know how it's gonna happen, but the Bucks are gonna come back and win the Super Bowl. Fuck all the bullshit. They're gonna come out of nowhere, just run on the field and beat them.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So the NFL is run like the WWE now. Okay. Cool.
Probably.
That's what we're doing. All right. Cool. Anyway, so yeah. I hope the Eagles get beat too. But anyway, they're gonna get beat by my Niners. We're gonna definitely. I'm definitely paying close attention to that game. Yeah. Oh no, we still on topic.
Ha ha! Derek got to stay on topic. Gift.
All right. Okay. So, y'all ready to get into tonight's topic?
Yeah.
I don't even know what tonight's topic is. So.
Yes, you do. Ricky, we talked about this.
I don't listen to y'all talk.
This. All right. So, tonight's topic. Third party is getting too much leeway. What y'all think about it? What's the leeway for it's leeway for third party companies is what we're going to be talking about tonight.
They get too much leeway.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Way too much leeway.
Next topic. Yes. Next topic.
Yeah. I mean, way too much leeway. Look, sometimes you're getting a second clear orange hook with your toy. What are we supposed to do with these people?
Exactly.
Eric was away for that.
No.
Look, I
saw.
Two of them now.
Hey, that means someone got none.
That's a poor bastard.
Yeah.
I'll sell it to you. I'll trade it to you for something I don't have.
So when we talk about the leeway with third party companies, we're talking about how
why do we give them a pass?
Why do we give them a pass when it comes to a lot of what happens within that company? For example, why do we all of a sudden give? I'm gonna just use this as an example. Y'all use whatever examples y'all want, but why all of a sudden do we give Make Toys a pass because they finally came out with another target?
How you gonna tell me to use another one? You know that's mine.
Well, I'll tell you why everybody gave Make Toys a pass. Because they're the only ones doing those headmasters.
They've been waiting 5 years.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Like, I mean, Fans Toys did the
reveal,
Decepticons, but no one's done these Autobots. So you had what was it? They put out 1, 2 before, like what? Two?
Hardhead and Chrome done.
Yeah.
And then they
had 2 headmasters and a target master.
Yeah.
They stopped. So now, if you want to finish that, like. You have to forgive them because no one else has stepped into that spot.
Now look, hold on. Before you go too far ahead, Dante and Joe both just said the same thing I said. Because when I asked this question in our meeting, I got called a dumbass. So y'all are dumbasses for asking that question. What do you mean by leeways? I asked that same fucking question. So now call them dumbasses.
Okay, let me say it like this.
Well, the difference, real quick. The difference is we discussed this last night on a meeting.
I'm talking about in the meeting.
Dante wasn't in the meeting with us to know what we meant by leeway.
I literally said in the meeting. What did y'all mean by leeway?
That's why Dante and them are okay, and you're like, come on, Ricky. We spoke about it.
For those of y'all that want to watch the behind the scenes version of this show, come to the hangout after this show. Man. All right, cool. But in the meantime, we're going to stay on topic and talk about why we're talking about leeway.
Captain on topic over there.
Yeah, look, I don't have access.
I'll give you like a pretty solid example here.
Go ahead, Gord.
Like Fans Toys put stuff out at the kind of prices that they do. What was it like $250-ish for the Soundwave? and like a couple
Yeah.
months later, you're getting that knockoff
$120 for the
with all the
tapes.
cassettes or whatever. Like that's bullshit. That kind of
Right.
shit. And people are just, on to the next fans tour. You're gonna keep supporting them when they pull a fast one like that on you. That's the kind of leeway that we're talking about. You open up your figure, it's missing screws, it's missing parts, it's scraped up, it's whatever the situation, or MMC. How would you wait years after a reveal? You know, I feel like they were relatively consistent with it. Everybody's done that, but almost everything that MMC shows you, you really get it years later. We're just getting Autobot cassettes, right? We saw that like 4
Yeah.
years ago.
Chicago, wasn't that in Chicago where we saw those
Yeah. So why
pre-pandemic
are we
TFCon
forgiving of
Chicago?
that stuff? Why do we keep doing that? Why do we let
Fan
them do it
stores,
to us?
fan stores do the same thing.
Yeah.
Fan stores will, show you they'll show you something that they want to work on, they're going to be working on, and then boom, 5 years later we get it. But all of a sudden, all the griping and all the arguing about it, ceases when the actual thing come out. Keep that same energy when it actually comes out.
Well, the difference between like fan toys and someone like Make Toys is, all right, yeah. So fan toys showed you a Blitzwing, right? And we still
Fucking
haven't gotten
joke.
it yet, right? But at least they have given you whatever else has come out between the Blitzwing and now, right? You got Make Toys who, where the
But even-
fuck have
he-
you been the
even
last
he-
couple years?
But even
Right.
he
You know,
brought
like
up
you
the
haven't
sound
given
wave.
us anything.
He
Right.
brought up
It's
that
like a
sound
long
wave. That
lost.
took what 10 years for that sound wave to come out? 8 years.
Yeah,
That's
but
nuts.
I agree. I think that's more of a not stepping on the Takara toes, so to speak, is why they pushed back their sound wave and then totally redesigned it because what you got now wasn't what you first originally saw when Fantoys first announced that, however many years ago.
All
Um,
right.
you know,
The only ones that's really consistent, and I hate to say this because I don't even like their shit, is Hasbro. When it comes to their stuff,
Consistently,
when they,
hold on,
trash.
wait. Which part
yeah,
of Hasbro?
it may be, I'm talking about the Transformers.
No,
When it
are we
comes,
talking masterpiece or mainline?
no, mainline. I'm
Okay,
talking about
all right,
mainline.
okay. Because I was gonna say let's not get into masterpiece because
But
we
that's
know
why
they give you one figure a year.
But that's why
Yeah.
I don't collect the main line. It's basically the Chug line. I know we got a lot of Chug thugs in here, but me, nah, I'm not that dude. So Hasbro, when it comes to their Chugs, yeah, they're consistently getting them out, but the quality ain't there. I agree with you. I agree with you, Joe. You were saying you feel like Hasbro quality is also going down. They're always been down. When has they ever been up?
See,
Them pieces of shit don't never fly right with me, and you're never gonna see Chug shit in my collection cases because they ain't worth it.
you
Is
So
all over the place,
you got to
across all
give
the
them.
lines.
Gordon. Sorry.
Yeah, just like quickly, like their quality goes up and down. Like that new Tarn figure looks great. Then
Yeah.
you get that Leo Convoy that looks. I mean, it's a silly looking design in the first place, but it looks terrible with just weird gappy pins and
Yeah.
joints and trash everywhere. Like it almost looks good, but that lion is unforgivable. Like that is, that's not even quality. That's that's general aesthetic.
The main line
not
is
even
very
subjective.
inconsistent across the board.
Yeah,
If everything was and looked like that Tarn that just came out, right?
yeah.
I'd be more interested in mainline.
And
I know.
maybe the last time that was the case was Siege. Like maybe the aesthetics weren't for everybody, but the quality was there.
Yeah.
Nothing was bad.
mhm.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah. Dust said it in the Dust said it's also said something in the comments. Fansource here's a company is working on something, boom, renders the next day for them. I do absolutely
They're the
agree with that
third party company out there.
because
Definitely.
Fans Toys is always that company that has that hold my beer moment.
Yep.
Because they're always that company to be like, oh, y'all coming out with one? Okay. Let's get to work on this. We're gonna actually
But then it's
have our
just a
eyes
render,
turned.
and they don't put anything out, and people are still cool with it.
Yeah.
Well, they do eventually get them out. I will say that for most of the third party companies, whether they give you a render and you get it within a year, or you get a render and you get it within 5 years, the ones that have stayed around, you've actually gotten the figures that they've shown you for the most part. I know Fans Toys is getting a big pass right now on not on these combiners. Like there's just like that's something that people need to really take a step back and look, because when I was still doing Fans Toys and third party when the combiners were coming out. I had all the combiners that they made, and I've been out for over a year now. You know, so I had all the pieces to Sons of Cons and all the pieces to the area bots that they had, all the figures they put out for those two characters.
Okay.
Like I think what was it last year? We saw renders of finally some updated renders of what they're doing to try to finish it, but
Yeah.
if you're, I'm warning everybody now, and I know most people probably believe me. When you put that shit together, don't expect for much stability out of those combiners.
Yeah.
They're too big. They're not too big. They're too heavy. And it's we'll see who gives them a pass on this.
But that's why they're taking so long, because they're reworking the skeleton.
Well,
of the
yeah,
combiner.
but they
That's
should
what
have
they're all
known.
gonna
But
fucking
you
say.
see,
Every time you say something, that's what they got.
but
to say
that is,
about it.
it's the truth. But my issue is you've been around long enough
to know they're
to
bullshitting
know
you.
better that your fucking metal ass die-cast bots might not work as a combiner if you don't put the right kind of joints in it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
look,
You should have known that going forward.
metal in the legs are one thing, but the arms, like, you're crazy.
Yeah, and so
Can't have that.
And you saw what Toy World did when they put out their Debbie. You saw what Zeta did when they put out their two combiners. You see how it works to get a combiner that big and that stable. You should have pivoted the right way. I don't think anybody would have complained.
Oh, somebody would have.
Esteban,
okay, that's right. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? Nobody
Normal
is going to
people would
complain.
Esteban,
What am I
we
thinking?
complain to each other. We do it on all the podcasts. Everybody else does it on all the other podcasts.
Yeah, but that's the problem
all the
because
forums, Facebook, Instagram.
yeah, that's the
You can call
problem
anybody
because these manufacturers and these companies ain't really watching us or
Well, I don't
any
think
other
they care.
podcast for that matter. I mean, Keith is, but but everybody else is like, yo,
They
okay, we're gonna
definitely
still
will
do.
read stuff on some of the forums and things because people will respond, but it doesn't matter. They're going to do what they do because they know they can.
Yeah.
We let them.
I think what's going to happen is they're going to wait just a little
agree,
bit longer
Dust.
to where people are knocking on the door on that shit. It's not that they're never going to release it. They're just going to give us something. It's not going to work, but they're just going to throw something out there to shut people up. They're going to release that fifth thing and be like, sorry about the combiner, guys. It didn't work. We're never going to do a combiner again. But they're just going to throw it out there and get it over
I
with.
definitely think you're. Yeah, see, that's one thing I got to disagree with Dust. I think you're going to eventually get it. I don't think it's gonna, I'm not saying it's going to be good when you get it, but I think they will eventually give you those final characters.
Yeah.
They're just
They
going to
need
release
to at
Dead
least
End. Keep the
finish
fucking
bots,
parts.
whether they give you the stuff to combine it.
Exactly, that's a whole other thing. Like you might get that might be it. You don't actually get the combining people.
Let me hip y'all to something. As soon as we get Blitzwing, we'll get Dead End. Bam, there it is.
See, it might not
until we get
always
Blitzwing.
be about forgiving because everybody's still buying from them. And sometimes doubles, right, Brian? Like, like, how many figures have come out since the last plane or car from those combiners? Come on.
And they're buying them like crazy. Dude, freaking the alligator Skull Cruncher was post the combiner things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they showed the preview for the rest of the aerial bots and those stands that they're gonna have, because those stands are gonna act as stabilizers. I'm guessing that those stands are gonna act as stabilizers when they're in combined mode. So that takes care of that. So I'm imagining that they're gonna do the exact same thing for the Stunticons. Why are they gonna do that with just one?
That's what I was laughing about, Dust.
Dust. So, yeah.
Look,
but they need to do that. They need to. I'm just saying, once they establish that, once they get that together, then we'll probably see more consistency when it comes to Fans Toys. I'm willing to bet that if they're successful with these two combiners, the floodgates are going to open when it comes to the rest of their stuff.
So let me be forgiving of my neighbor because he's not a huge masterpiece collector, But the 5 foot tall third party Fort Max is made by the same company we're talking about, Eric. It's the same company. It's Fans Toys, the one where you got the headmaster, but you don't have the rest of the body yet. It's the
Yeah.
same
He
company.
might have meant the Metroplex, just the same.
He
No.
could have meant he could have meant
He
the
doesn't
Mike
collect
Toys Metro
masterpiece.
Pack.
He doesn't collect masterpiece. So
Then
that's what I'm
there's
saying.
Lewin Resources is doing a Metroplex, which I'm
He's talking
actually
about
very interested
He's
in.
talking about Fort Max.
Look,
long as
if
it's
I
good
was
enough.
still into Masterpiece, I would still probably be part of the third party Fans Toys the political party for Fans Toys. Yeah. I'm a fan. I was a fanboy and I was a loyalist, and I'd still
But
be
I'm an
buying their shit.
honest
I'd be
loyalist.
guilty of it. I would
I still
definitely be
buy
guilty
their
of it
shit,
still.
but I talk shit about them for
Yeah.
when they do shitty stuff. I have a fuck ton of Fans Toys right there. I mean, I had everything they've ever made except for repaints. So I'm not. I was a Fans Toys fanboy, but not to the point where they can't do any wrong. Never talk bad about Fans Toys. No, that's not what I was. I'm like, dude, they make great figures, but this figure shit, that figure shit, they still need to give me this other shit. Like, their prices are good and insane. Like, I was always honest about it.
Do y'all think they're getting better? The prices, I mean.
No, their prices
I
are
don't,
never.
well,
Come
I
back
think
down.
that's everybody across the board. It's not just Fans Toys. Everybody.
That's what I
All
mean.
companies, their prices are going up. So it's
Do you
not
feel
gonna
like
get better.
pricing is getting better right now compared
No.
to 2 years ago?
And it's never going to go down again. It's like gas
No,
prices.
no,
Once they
you know,
go
it's
up,
only
they're
going
never
to
going
keep
back
going
down.
up. The
Well,
problem
gas
is,
prices are going down. So
well, gas prices go up and down.
Okay,
They
so
go up,
gas
they go
prices,
down. They go
gas
up, they go
prices
down.
$1. They jump it up to $2. Everybody bitches about it being $2. They lower back down to $1.50, and everybody goes, "Oh, thank God it's not $2 anymore." Forgetting the fact that it used to be $1. That's how Fans Toys. That's how all these parties are doing. They incrementally take you up, but they keep bringing it down just a little, make you feel like they're giving you breathing room, but you forget it's still more expensive than it was 2 years ago.
The problem is the reason. I mean, this is a whole other topic, but the reason of prices are going up isn't because they want to give us better quality. Their price is going up because it's costing them more to make these figures. So you're getting the same quality that you got 3, 4, 5 years ago, if you're lucky, at now a higher price point. You know,
So getting back on topic about the past. I mean, like I made the example with Make Toys earlier. They were the first ones to come out with the Target Master. I'm sorry, the two headmasters in that one Target Master. It was Hard Head, Chrome Dome, and it was Contact Shot. Was the name of the, but we know that we know this.
Crossfire or whatever they called them. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and now
Crossfire.
8 years later, they're getting back on the headmaster train when it comes to that. Like, we complained so many years. First of all, Make Toys actually fell off the map until they started getting back into the Seekers again, because they came back with the Rainmakers and they started being noticed again. Okay, all right, Make Toys is back. All right, where y'all been? And now they're doing the full swing with brains. They coming out with their Brainstorm. And is it going to be consistent? Are they going to come out with the rest of them? Because it's like 3 to 4 more. It's like 3 to 4 more Target Masters that you got to still come out with. Are we still going to get those? Are you all going to be the official ones that everybody's going to be looking for to get their Headmasters and Target Masters from? Because guess what? Fans Toys just released 2 of theirs. They released the Chrome Dome shot.
They released a render.
They released a render for Chrome Domes, which basically is telling us that they about to get on the Headmaster train. Well, they've been on the Headmaster train with Fort Max's head with Cerebros. So, hey, I mean, what's up? I mean, where is it? Are we gonna, look for some? Are we looking for some consistency at this point? Are we gonna get some consistency at this point, or what are we gonna actually get? So that's what that's when we're talking about, giving leeway. It's because of that. Because we want to. For me, it's because of that. Because I want to complete these lines. So, and I'm looking for them to actually do it because I wanted to keep my line with them. But guess what? I'll jump to someone else if it's a means for me to complete something. I almost went talking about the Stunticons. Almost chucked my Fans Toys ones to go back to go get the DX9 ones. I didn't do it.
The DX9s and the Fans Toys.
Yeah, I didn't do it, but hell, I want to complete my shit. So I got to do that in order to complete it. I don't have a Minosaur, and I have the uh the Zeta Toys Superior. I wanted something to go alongside that
Yeah,
Superior. So
I get it.
yeah, So yeah, am I giving them now that they're coming back? Am I giving them leeway? Yeah, it's because I want to complete it. You
And
know.
that's why everybody's going to give them the pass on these headmasters because you want to complete them, and no one has stepped in to fill that void over the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
See this right here. This is another thing. Legends, the price of what
That's true.
legends are going up. One of the reasons why I got into legends was
The
they're
price.
cheaper,
Yeah.
but now, especially the U.S. prices for these legends are fucking insane. $160 for BBTS, I think, where they were charging for Jetfire. I paid 180 for my Fan Toys one.
Mm. Mm. Yep.
I got it from overseas, from China, for half the price, but still, like it's U.S. retail. You $160. Like what do you guys? What's like? Where's the blame here? Who's getting the pass? Like
It's
Mm-hmm.
why are
COVID's
they
fault.
charging so much more? Did it cost that much to ship this stuff over here?
Yeah.
Somehow
I
it's COVID's
remember.
fault. I don't.
I remember. When Magic Square first started coming out with their stuff, their stuff used to range between 30 or $40.
And
30,
some of their
40 bucks.
stuff still does. Like their basic, their Hound was like 45. He
Mm-hmm.
came out like 6 months ago. Jazz was like 40. Like those characters did. It's I, I've noticed more with the legends. They're
Fucking
charging you for name way more than it. Like Grimlock was over $120, and there's no reason Grimlock should have
Nah.
been the same price as the Optimus
Jet
Prime. I
Yeah.
mean, Optimus
Jetfire.
Prime came with the trailer and all the other stuff, but why did you charge me so much for Grimlock? Because it's Grimlock. You know, when they even the Cyclonus was like $70 when he came out,
Mm-hmm.
$60, a little more expensive than the others. There was nothing. There was no reason for him to be more than any other New Age at that point. You're charging me for name of character and popularity. That's one thing that I've noticed that the Legends are doing a lot more now. And I got four more Dinobots coming out. What are you going to charge? $100? You're going to charge $110, $120 per
No,
Dinobot?
they're gonna charge you cheap for 3 of them, and then that last one's gonna be through the roof because they know everybody wants to
Because
finish the
Sludge is the
fucking
big
set.
guy.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Sludge,
they
the Sludge will be last.
Mm-hmm.
He's the
yeah,
biggest.
but
So we
in
got to charge
reality
you
it's because
more.
they know we want to complete that set, so they can
Yeah,
charge us
and,
whatever
But
and that's what
they
Dinobots,
they're
want
yeah,
doing.
to. Yeah,
And
absolutely. Yes, Brink, yes.
kind of.
Yeah. So, yeah. Uh, so what are y'all? Any other opinions
and
about the?
conversation just died.
Yeah.
Boom.
I mean,
Because nobody wants to
uh,
hear about Fans Toys sucking ass. Everybody,
Well, it's not
Fans
just
Toys best.
but you know what? It's not just fan toys. It's
yeah.
not just fan toys. Marvel Legends for me are now $30 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so this ain't they're not. That's not a third party company. And they're getting a pass. People are bitching about it, but they're still buying their Marvel Legends.
Yep.
I'm still buying their Marvel Legends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still buying the X-Men stuff. I'm trying not to buy from Targets around me anymore, but
Yeah.
He's
still
like, I'll
buying the
stick
stuff.
it to this
There's
Target.
no increased price.
Yeah.
Quality is the same, so you're paying more for less.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going around with all the third party companies. Everybody's going to, like, I saw the video today for the Jetfire, for the Masterpiece Jetfire.
Yeah, I haven't watched it
And
yet.
I mean, look, it's 2023. Jetfire can't get a waist swivel and an ab crunch.
That's not true.
New Age did it.
I was gonna say in 2022, I got a Jetfire that did it. I got two Jetfires that do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just third party can't fucking
New
do
Age
it.
did it. So.
Masterpiece, I should say. I can't.
But people are going to give Takara a pass because just like you have your Fans Toys loyalists, you have your Takara purists, your Masterpiece purists. Takara only, and they can't do wrong. But come on, you couldn't give the dude a swivel and an ab crunch. I mean, I didn't see it from that video.
Yeah. Starting lineup couldn't have picked the. I
The
know this is
window
all. This is
loyalists.
this is off topic, but starting lineup. We was because Esteban mentioned it. Starting lineup couldn't have picked the worst time to actually come out with their line. You know.
Well, if they hadn't made them look like they're all wearing fucking Depends, they probably would have sold a little better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And if
But
they'd started out with the actual goat in the lineup, we would have got a lot of people. I'd have bought that motherfucker.
Look, like I had this conversation early in the week with someone about starting lineup. You know, the inflated price. There's a lot more that goes into, and then this isn't. And look, then it's not worth the price. It's not worth the price to me. $50 a fucking figure, not for a fucking Steph Curry and whatever. I think
right.
their biggest mistake was character selection. And you know what? People did not give them a pass, and that line has not been selling well, from what I know. I don't know anybody that did it. People are speaking with their wallets on that line. And
I
now
think
that
they
it
should
went
have.
on sale, I'm seeing people like, oh, now I'm going to grab them. Now I'll grab one or two because they're on sale. $20 cheater.
Yeah, I think they should have blended. I think they should have
I
blended
agree.
that. They should have had the current stars and some legends along with that. Just to make the appeal even greater. Because if I had seen if I had seen Jordan, Bird, Magic, Isaiah, all of the also all the legends
Man, I know
along
you ain't
that
gonna roll
line
through there and
too.
not mention a single damn Knicks. That is super, super fun.
Well,
Patrick
Ewing,
Ewing. Yeah, just go.
Ewing,
You can put
yeah.
as one. Larry
I
Johnson. Like, give us one, bro. Like, damn.
Larry Johnson. Well, Larry Johnson's Charlotte to me, so he represents Charlotte to me. So, but anyway, no, I mean, if they had blended those in along with the current stars, filter those in, it may have made it more relevant and more, prevalent to me because I would have been like, "Oh, you know what? All right, let me check this out. Let me look into this." It would appeal to me more. So yeah.
But see, I think this is one of those issues, one of those situations where they didn't get a pass for it. The fans spoke with their wallets on this line,
Mm-hmm.
and no one really. I don't know anybody who got one of the figures. I've seen all the complaints, and the fact that the entire line, none of the figures ever sold out, and you can get each and every one of them now on sale, is very, very telling to me.
And supposedly they found that like somebody posted they only made like 1,000 of each unit or some crap like that, and they couldn't even sell that out.
I
That's
don't know about
crazy.
that. That I don't know if that I don't know if it's true or not.
That's what I'm saying. I,
But
I supposedly I don't know how true that is.
if this was a test, if this was a run to test the waters, you should have had a better, like you said, Derek, a little more of a mix of current and legends in there, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Because that would have gave me the opportunity to go, you know what? I want to
Oh,
start collecting these. And
Whoa, Robert
wow, what
D
up, Robert D?
in the
Anyway,
house. This show about to get wild.
look, but it would have given me the opportunity to go, you know what? Maybe I want to get those,
yeah,
and
break
I'll
day came
set
out.
up, and I want to set up a particular display for those, because when new stuff come out, you start thinking about your displays and how you want to display them and all that type of stuff. So it would have got me thinking about that because I would have definitely did that if it came to that line. But while we're on that, let's talk about that. So what are your let's talk about that collectors room construction. What? What did I miss?
You
What did I
tripped me
miss?
out. The segue that one made me laugh. Like you're like, if I had got that, I'd have definitely would have done something. And then
I would have because
let's talk about
starting
collection
lineup.
rooms. I love that.
Yeah,
shit.
because
I love you,
because
man.
I would have done that, because I
said,
was so
oh,
looking
it might be
forward.
backwards, but I said that exact same thing to Robert. Chris has a 3D printer.
Um, what I felt they should have done is each figure should have came with a piece of a basketball court
Mhm.
and like a build a figure thing, and then you when you get the whole line, the whole wave, you got a nice full basketball half court, a full half court is what they should have done.
We
Uh,
talked
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, we talked about that when
Um,
they were first announcing them.
Robert,
Mm-hmm.
Robert, would you like me to point to the doll where the foam should be? Where-
Touch poo on his poo.
Uh, yeah. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. Well,
so welcome to the
welcome.
last
Welcome back.
episode of the Realmhattan Project.
Yeah. Thanks, Robert D.
Nah, hey, we can't
Wait.
get canceled for that, man. Poo is literally public domain. Anybody can touch them anywhere they want to now. Nobody can
I
stop
know,
you.
right?
Yes, that's true.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. But yeah, yeah, let's get into talking about that. Collector construction. So, everyone has the way they want to, put their rooms together, and they put their displays together and so forth. Let's talk about how we do our construction for our collectors rooms. So when you're starting out, like for me, when I started out, and I started out before DTOFs were prevalent. And so you had your dresser. Yeah, you put everything up on your dresser or your nightstand or whatever, and you call that your displays. What elevated you all's game when it came to you all's displays? Where did you all start from, and where are y'all now?
See, look, real quick before you get far, Esteban's even surprised we got the topic two. I tried to tell these fools we've never made topic two. They didn't believe me. Esteban, how many times we made it topic two on this show? But go ahead with your thing now. Because now I
Okay.
got somebody. Esteban will go back and check. So,
Okay. All right. So while we're on it, let's talk about it, Ricky.
like, okay, so I break it up. Like, I've always had stuff. Like, always at least something. It could have been on a desk or something like that. But when I got hardcore in collecting, like really, I'm gonna start making a collection display. It was actually these two shelves. I started with one, and I was collecting. I had a bunch of DC stuff, so I put it on there. And then I started getting into Marvel Legends, like the newer ones. In fact, the first one I ever bought, I still remember, was the Hulk and Hulkbuster 2-pack from the MCU. And from there, I started backtracking and finding some of the older ones. I got really big into my X-Men animated line. I had a pretty decent setup for that. So I ended up having to get a second bookshelf. So it's both of these bookshelves. That was in the bedroom. I had my desk here. It was set up out there, not in the office. I had a couple little tchotchkes and knickknacks around here, like some Batman stuff that I still have on here. And then I got my first two Mezcos. I got the Deathstroke, the black and gold, the version of them, the stealth one, and then I got Sovereign Knight Batman. And I had them just like my desk has these like cubby holes in it that when I was in school, I kept my notebooks and stuff in for easy access for classes. I had them in there.
Okay.
And from there, I started getting really hardcore into Mezco, and I got more into it, and I actually got this display case that just has whatever Mezco I have left now.
Okay.
But at one point, I was up over 100 and 120 of them or some crap like that. This thing was jammed full of Mezcos to the point where they were nuts to butts in there. So I had to get a bigger display case. I got this one that is now my Soundwave display. So those two were full of Mezcos. Then I backed out of Mezcos and started getting into Transformers and stuff. No, I don't have to go from IKEA to IKEA hunting DTOFs. There's this one show that I watch called Collector's Critique on YouTube, and there's like one or two or three, maybe four dummies that talk about these different things on there. And I just look through there, and I'm like, I want that. I want that. I like that grandma's china cabinet. That's what I do. But I got this, and then I started spreading out more, and then I got this thing that's here. Well, now I'm gonna rearrange the whole setup, downscaling the bots to make more room to bring out more of my DC stuff. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna book wrap the room. I'm gonna just get the corner shelves thing, and then that's why I didn't mention it by name, Dust. Just hinted really hard, but put it in that corner, and then I'm gonna wrap bookshelves all the way down and around over to there, and then the only thing I'm keeping, and I do only own two Detolfs. They're right here where you can't see them. They have my NECA stuff and Thundercats in there, NECA Turtles and Thundercats. Those are going to get out of there and go on shelves when they're back here. The only shelving system I'm keeping is this Soundwave display is going to come over here where these Detolfs are. Everything else will be bookshelves wrapped that direction.
Okay. All right. What about you, EE? How'd you get started?
How I got started like Brink started with my whatever I could fit on my computer desk,
Oh yeah.
and then there was a floating shelf. Then I tried the masterpiece and detolf route like everybody does, and
Mm-hmm.
wasn't feeling that. So I have switched abilities. This is being that I don't own a home and I am in an apartment. I
Okay.
have this lovely wall where I could go from end to end. I do have a plan to even the shelves out differently and have a certain. Well, I got a plan in place. Legends are funny to display. I got four levels of legends here at this point. I got a plan for those. Um, but yeah, as long as I'm in this apartment, just you know, my display options are limited. We are, like everybody says.
The spacing, spacing is an
You
issue for
know,
you at right now.
and
You
Robert,
know.
yes, I am.
Barf.
Go Mets.
Um, but so I'm trying to do the diorama route at least.
Hmm.
But as those who have known me long enough and been around me, I don't tend to keep my dioramas. I kind of all
Robert, that's what I'm gonna do. Quit giving that trick away.
what is that bog fella on
I don't
the
know what that.
top
I
shelf?
think he's saying big fella. He's talking about your Sentinel. That's the HasLab Sentinel.
That oh
Yeah, that's a HasLab Sentinel.
yes, that's a HasLab Sentinel.
Where's Galactus?
I don't have Galactus. Fuck Galactus.
Okay. I
My
gotta
Tell us
say,
My
how you
Marvel
really
Legends are
feel.
just
X-Men related.
we're like X-Men related. That's all I do for Marvel Legends. And that is kind of going to be the plan when I redo this background display behind me, Robert, is something with the big bots and the legends. That's why I
Damn it,
got
Robert.
the Chug Titans.
hmm
So that is the plan going forward. I mean, I got got a bunch. I got Joes. I got Marvel Legends, more Joes, a shelf of shitty Black Series, McFarlane, Thundercats, Masters. Yeah, it's a mess behind me. Um,
and you probably got some stuff stored away too, right?
Not much. I'm pretty. So I don't collect a lot of lines.
Okay.
I'm pretty focused in what I want out of my collection. It's there's no reason to get into all that, but it all depends. Like I do have Marvel Legends stored away in a closet.
Okay.
He's gonna have a Thunder Tank stored in
I'm gonna have a Thunder Tank stored in the closet because I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put the fucking Thunder Tank. Like, it's gonna be stored in the
Yeah,
closet, or
yeah. I got that
Derek
Thunder
does a
Tank
lot of
plan.
lines.
Yeah.
Fucking Robert.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with
so
that. For now, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that Thunder Tank until my other set of module cases come in. Oh my god. But yeah, that because that Thunder Tank is gonna be huge. Huge. Uh-oh, you're on mute, EE. You're
my mic keeps
there
doing
you go.
that. Yeah, I don't know about that Thunder Tank. Um,
He's gonna look. You're gonna see one day. You're gonna sit here on the show, and it's gonna be mounted on that wall right over his
do I have
shoulder. It's just gonna be.
fucking?
It's gonna be hanging on the wall right there.
I do not have any lights actually in my ceilings. So we have like lamps around the living room and stuff like that. You know,
Mm.
I do own a couch too. Like I don't.
Just in case you're
Like I
wondering.
think Dante wants an apartment tour.
He wants a tour. Just take us on a trip around the house.
That's what's up.
I got a potted plant over here on the end
You
table.
know, I got TV. You know, I got a kitchen.
Let's keep it focused. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Gorge.
Oh, that's the second toy room.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
my daughter's toy room.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
don't blame that on
That's
your
the
daughter.
second toy room.
That's Eric's Encanto collection. Don't let him fucking tell you otherwise.
Gord, what's how'd you get started where you are, and then where are you now?
Huh? Oh, I don't collect toys. That's all my wife's shit.
That's awesome.
Dressers, like way back, but like I don't know if that's really like proper collecting. That's like middle school kind of shit. I bought some Billies with Oxford doors like years ago, like a good 15 years ago. And when I moved, I didn't take them with me, but my mom kept them. She keeps dishes in them. Like
like a China cabinet.
I don't have to wonder.
Cabinet?
Kinda like I don't have to wonder where I get the collecting from because she picks up like dishes. She'll buy like plate sets or decorative crap, and that's like nobody sees the sense in what we do. I don't see the sense in the dishes.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
if you're not going to use them, those you could at least use, right? But,
well, that's a real 80s style type of thing. And so if you're young in the 70s and 80s, that was the thing to have. So a China cabinet, and you put old China in there, old dishes in there that you're never going to use or eat on or anything like that. So that's what that is. Curio, what do they call them?
Curios.
Yeah, curios. Yeah,
or Billy, but So I when I met my wife, we moved into an apartment, and it just became the computer desk. That was it. Like really, that was it. If it didn't fit on the desk, it went back in a box. By the time I got into this house, couple NJCCs, and I sold like half of that. Like it all went. Like something that I remember hearing plenty of times on between podcasts. If you're not sure about something, like if you lock it away for like 6 months and see how you feel about it later. You lock it away for a couple of years, you feel pretty differently a lot of the time. But I'm still pretty short on space. Those cabinets are jam-packed with crap. I'm going to get more on the other end of the room there and spread it all out. Like I don't have too much more, that's not already out somewhere, but spread it out. I don't want everything, asses to elbows. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You put a few things on a shelf, and then it just looks nicer. So that's my only goal. Yeah.
Yeah. So because we got this house, it was like the world expanded to me, because where we used to live, the place was a lot smaller. And I had just gotten DTOFs like 26. I want to say 2016 is when I bought my first set of DTOFs, and I thought I was doing something, But those DTOFs, it was I bought like 6 of them, and for the space that I had in the basement, it was still small, so I had to position them in certain areas because I couldn't get them all together, And then when you don't know how to display your stuff, and you're just putting stuff in DTOFs and it just stacking up, it just looked like a big mess. So when we got this house, I said, we're gonna plan this, and it gave me the opportunity to actually plan the spaces. I actually went and bought Bestas for the DTOFs to actually sit on, and then we discovered these bad boys back here, the modular cases. And just added that to it, and we're looking forward to the next set. But I'm like trying to figure out at this point where I'm even going to put that set, because I took the everything out. Everything that was in my DTOFs are now in here, and I'm still working on poses and putting them in places, putting them on risers, on specific risers, and all that stuff. Because there's like these 2 shelves, these two shelves up here in particular. There's stuff that needs to go on risers that aren't on risers yet, and I'm still working on those. So yeah, yeah, we it's all about planning. It's all about planning your space, planning how you want things set up, planning what you actually want to display, and that's going to determine what type of things you're going to be putting together to do your displays. Because you don't have to go to. I mean, everybody don't have to go this route. It's hell. Everybody don't have to go the DTOF route. Not even the billies. It could be something as simple. Sometimes it can be as simple as your coffee table, your entertainment center, or the speakers that's in your room, or something like that. As long as you try to make it look good, you know what I mean. It's not just thrown and not just thrown together. You know
That's
what I mean?
the one show that I was talking about earlier. They had an episode that went up today where the dude had just like this little corner in his dining room or whatever, like where his desk was, and it was one of the nicest little setups, like as small as it was and everything. So people complain about sizes and cabinets and not having a whole entire room to put their toys in. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
You work within the area that you have, and you just make it look nice.
Yeah. Robert D, you were asking, do I ever worry about the permanency of the commitment to those type of cases? I don't, because again, that goes into planning. I planned for this. I measured a wall out. I measured all the specific specs that goes along with this, and planned it to be here because this is a major investment. So if you're going to have this, you can't just have it and just put it up and just put it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
This goes in. This has to be specific to what you want it for. Because these things ain't small, and these ain't cheap either. So you have to plan for these type of cases. You literally have to plan for you literally have to plan for anything when it comes to your collection. That's what I'm saying. If you don't plan your stuff, it's not gonna look right. It's gonna look terrible. I've seen the videos. I'm like, yo, and then oftentimes I was like, oh yeah, these dudes ain't playing. These dudes ain't playing. They just got stuff thrown up everywhere, and they don't. Yo, y'all stupid anyway.
Don't say y'all. I don't have
But
control
yeah,
of buttons.
I know, right? Yeah. No, but no, you. What I'm saying is, you
real
have
quick, Derek. The answer to this one is you sell stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean that's the thing.
It's
with,
called
like,
swap outs.
yeah,
It's called
that's like
your swap
there.
out.
Like for me, that there are other lines that I would love to get into. Like I don't do like I would love to do like NECA, aliens, and predator stuff, and
Mhm.
the gargoyle line is another line that I would have liked to have
Yeah.
jumped into, but I don't do those because I don't have the space, and I don't want to buy this stuff just to store in a closet. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't see the point in buying it just so that I have to stick it in the closet. So I
Undertaker.
have to.
Oh man, sorry about that.
Done,
Undertaker.
go ahead.
Put it in the,
Go
in
ahead.
the closet.
Yeah.
You caught what I did there? Okay.
No, I didn't. But
Yeah. Space. Yeah. Space is a big self-control agent when it comes to your collection. Um.
Because size does matter.
Yeah.
That's how, Robert. Size matters.
Yeah.
Like, that's what.
Yeah.
living in an apartment, not owning a home yet.
Mhm.
I don't have the man cave in the basement, or so. There are plenty of things that I've seen. Mythic Legions is another example. If I had the space, I'd probably be doing Mythic Legions also. But
Mhm.
I mean, because I think they look great, like that whole fantasy stuff. I'm into that stuff, but I'm not into it more than I am, GI Joe, Transformers, and the things that I currently collect now.
Yeah.
I try to stay within that vein as much as I do it. Which is why I'm also not that guy. I don't do like, oh, let me get the self transforming Optimus Prime. That thing is beautiful. I got no place. It just doesn't fit. I don't have the space to keep buying things like this. So for me, try to stay as focused as possible.
Yeah.
And oh, that's cool, yeah, but I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I do have
It's
to
a
do a lot of that.
it's a discipline that you have to develop. I've told this to people, to guys over the years. This is a discipline that I had to develop. If I'm not gonna display it, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Boo.
No, I'm serious. Because
Part
if
time collector.
well, it's not about that. It's not about even being that. Because if you can't display it, why do you have it? Because you're not going to do anything else with it but it's going to just sit up in storage somewhere, and you're not going to be able to appreciate it. You're not going to be able to enjoy it, because everything that I display, I look at it every day. I enjoy it. I literally enjoy it, and I'm constantly going in and making adjustments to things, and changing things around. But that's the beauty of having.
Was he talking about
That's
for
the
the
beauty.
Robeson?
Yeah.
Yo, I got that trailer too. I got the trailer too. I was going to do it on right out the box, but man, that was
He
a
ain't gonna
whole
do it
different
on this
setup.
show. He ain't gonna do it
Because
unless he gets a third one.
coming out that box, yeah, he's not lying. That trailer is freaking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to take it outside. It's been raining, so I haven't had the opportunity to really just take it outside and really to give it a good run and all that. So, but I've transformed it in here a couple of times and I've enjoyed it. But the thing is huge. It's not going to go on a display. This is that trailer, and that Robeson trailer and the Robeson Optimus is something that I actually use and play with. So yeah, man. But yeah, that thing is huge. But getting back to the displays, yeah. I mean, I don't have anything out here on display right now that I'm not, putting my hands on at least every other day. So, and that's the discipline that you have to have. It's not about just going out and buying things and just having it just because everybody else have it and everything. I don't get caught up in all that. I get caught up in the fact that if I like something, I want to try to see where it's going to fit in here somewhere. And then also with swap outs, if I see something that's going to potentially replace something that I already have displayed, I got to plan on getting rid of the duplicate. That's why I'm grateful that we have events like NJCC, and we can post up things for sale in the groups and whatnot. So if anybody else want it, somebody else can have it. Maybe there's another collector, maybe that's somebody out there that's starting out doing their thing now, and they want to just get some of the classic stuff before they get into the new stuff. That's the perfect time to get rid of some of your stuff. So yeah, it's all about it. When it all comes down to it, it all comes down to discipline of your own collection.
Well, you
When
sound like my wife now.
Well,
it's
look,
true.
I
It's
I
true.
I I understand the thought that there are some collectors who know their space is limited, but are buying for the future because they know their house is coming soon, and get it now while you can. Get it. It's on clearance now. Get it, and if you have a place to store it, that's great. Like I said, that's another thing. I don't have a place. I do have a nice size walk-in closet, but
Mhm.
I cannot sit there and store hundreds and hundreds of figures in there, knowing in 3 4 years from now I'll have the house and I'm ready to go. If I just can't do it. You know, for one, that big walk-in closet it's split. My wife has
Mhm.
half, I have half. You know,
Mhm.
and so I fill that thing up with nothing but toys. She's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Hey, what's going on here? This is not just your
Right.
closet."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not wasting more money and renting out storage units. If I had, I'm sure if I had the money to do it, great. But no, whatever you guys pay for shit, just remember New York City's like probably twice as expensive as whatever, for these things. So
Yeah.
you know,
And and
it
and
sucks. I've missed out on things that I would have liked to have had over the years of collecting. Lines I would have got into, lines that I started and abandoned just because like I need to refocus because I can't do this.
yeah.
If I had the space, I would never have given up on Masterpiece. As
Yeah.
much
Same.
as I like
I'm
Legends, don't
same.
get me. I love Legends. They're making great figures, but
Mhm.
Same.
there is something about a Masterpiece collection. I loved my Masterpiece collection.
Yeah.
100% the same. It's not about a dislike a masterpiece or think a legend's better. It's just it's better for my
It's
space.
better for my situation,
Yeah.
better for my pocket, better for my space.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And as
100%
far as
with you.
getting rid of your stuff, really think about getting. I mean, you're trying to get rid of it. You're not going to get the same price that you paid for it.
Not always true. It all depends on what type of
Depends what it
Yeah,
collection
is.
and what it
it,
is.
it, I mean, it
It all
depends,
depends.
but
It all depends.
most times you're not going to get like you're not going to get. What can I use as an example?
Well, I ain't
You're not
getting
going
eight
to
hundred
get.
dollars for a
You
sludge ever
pay
again.
you pay $80. You pay $80 for that Spindrift 2.0. You're not going to be able to sell it for $80.
You can
No,
still.
No.
well,
You
that
know.
it's look the resale value is it's a hit or miss thing.
Yeah.
Some characters, some figures will double, triple, quadruple. I mean, we saw Insecticons at one point. You had to spend $1,000 to get 3 Insecticons in the
Hmm.
aftermarket.
Yeah.
And then then you
Because
have
it was
people that
rare.
can't sell a Spindrift for $20. Like
Right.
it all depends. When I purged my classics collection, I made more money than I spent on that,
You're
and I
welcome.
paid aftermarket prices for them to begin with. Because when I jumped in the Masters of the Universe Classics line,
Hmm.
I jumped into that line after it was already over, so I was already paying inflated prices. Um, I
And now that the
did
new
my due
Motu line is
diligence.
dead,
I
are you gonna
hunted
be able
for
to make your?
deal after deal that I could find. There were nights I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning browsing Facebook groups, just like see what someone posted. And someone posted something at 4 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? I'm still up right now. I got to jump on this early at a good price. So I got lucky with that line several times. And when I did finally sell it to switch to a different Motu line, unfortunately, I did make a lot more than what I actually put into that line.
Yeah.
So I got, but yeah, there's certain things, like my Marvel Legends collection. Yeah, if that ever has to go, I'm not
Hmm.
gonna get back what I paid
You're
for
gonna
it.
lose money on Marvel Legends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you'll get some figures that
Yeah.
do go up in value, but not enough of the line to make more than what I paid for it. But it is
Black
what it is.
Fury same way.
I'm not sweating it. Like I don't buy with the intention of what is the resale value of this going to be in 5 years from now. That's not how I collect. If there's a resale value on it when I need to go, great. If there's not,
Yeah.
Great too.
it's
Yeah.
already money spent. See, that's another thing. It's already money spent.
Yeah.
So if I want to put my Marvel Legends collection in a whole big lot at $10 a pop
Hmm.
and sell it for $1,000 for the
That's
whole thing, all the figures at once.
that's
Hmm.
$1,000 more you had before you started that sale.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yep.
It's money
Yep.
spent already. So
Yep. Yeah. I don't get caught up on.
I mean, I
I
think
don't get caught
we're
up on the
straying here a
prices
little
too
bit,
much.
but
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
But
Brian,
no,
Brian
that
calls
is.
it the regret discount. I call it I paid the rental fee, and now
there you go.
just selling it.
Mhm.
Make something back if I didn't want it.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So, all right. What time is it? Oh man, it's almost 11.
Yeah.
It's
Well, we
almost that
started
time.
late. We started late.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we've started later. Y'all need to relax.
No, I think this
No,
is
that's
definitely our latest
this
start.
was the latest.
I bet y'all
Yeah.
are wrong. Esteban, find me out.
I feel like
Esteban,
you
tell him
have
he's wrong.
started and purged your Marvel Legends collection so many times since I've known you. Like,
I'm not fully. Yeah. Yeah. I believe he does. But yo, yeah, that's the perfect time to come out and get stuff too. If y'all are on the East Coast and you can get the NJCC in April, hey, come on down. And if you need things, if you're looking for things, that's gonna be the time to get your stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, the last NJCC I went to was my first one. Last October, November, and
October, right?
it was October. Yeah, it was October. And
Yeah.
man, we had a blast. First of all, we did have a blast, but at the same time, I was able to get rid of a lot of stuff, man. Somebody bought my BB7 star screen. I was shocked as shit. I was like,
Was it
yo,
dust? Did you sell it to
no,
dust?
it wasn't Dust. No, it wasn't, no. Dude came in, he
Dust
was
ain't
like,
shopping at
yo,
NJCC. He's trying to get rid of shit. He no longer.
yo,
The days of shopping at NJCC are done.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
my
But that's
stuff
what I
out
was
of here.
doing, with the stuff that I didn't need anymore in my collection. I was just trying to, just get rid of it. I had that stuff priced to go. I just wanted it gone. I was just like, yo, look,
Yeah, no.
it's got to go. I had post-its on everything. I had prices on everything. I said, yo, you make me an offer. We'll see what we can work
How
out.
does Brink say? He says, "My pain is your gain," or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, we
Look,
were all doing it. We were all doing
I
it.
get
It's
it,
just,
and I
yeah.
get it. It's get this shit out of here. Gotta
Mhm.
go. It's gotta
Yeah.
go.
That's right.
I
Need-
got
need
I
to-
got a
need-
Fans Toys Scoria for $50
Uh-huh.
from
Where'd you get
so-
that?
from this one right underneath me here. $50 for a Fans Toys Scoria.
You
Yeah.
charged
Yeah.
me how much for that chrome hit? No, I'm just playing.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll promise you, the stack of Fans Toys right there. That's not going to be $50.
That's what it is, Brink. My regret
It'll
is
be
your
there.
reward.
My regret is your reward,
That's
yeah.
what it is. I knew it was
Yeah.
something along those lines.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm actually going to make it to NJCC for April because I had something else lined up, but I don't know if it's going to fall through. So
It should
but
fall.
we'll
through.
see. I hope it fall. I really hope it fall through, but hey, we'll see. We'll see.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
I still want to
right.
get that wrap up thing from freaking Chappelle Show. I really do want
All
that.
right.
You don't have to say wrap it up. I just hit a button.
No.
Dude, you gotta let me know when you're gonna do that because I was about to hit the end broadcast button and literally just end the show because you let it run a couple seconds longer than you normally do.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, y'all. Hey, thanks for joining us once again, everyone. And
April Fools, baby.
thanks for joining us, everyone. We appreciate you all hanging out with us tonight, to talk about what we were talking about. And we hope you all got something out of it. And we'll see you all in 2 weeks. But in the meantime,
We're going unbroadcasted.
Stay tuned. There will be a link
There you go.
for an unbroadcasted hangout after this.
well, yeah, but in another 2 weeks, we'll be back with the Realmhattan project. Next week we'll have a hangout. So come on back and join us at 9 p.m. between 9 p.m. and 9:30 next week. So
Shout out to the chat squad for being here tonight.
Yeah, big huge shout out to the chat squad. Everybody, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Not you. Not you, Eric.
Yeah,
So shut
not
up.
you either.
Not
Let
you,
Derek
so
drive.
Shut up.
Let
Eric.
Derek drive.
Nobody
Yeah.
asked you. Shut up. You ain't driving. Sit back.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone, and we will see you all in a couple of weeks. We'll see you on the weeks to come. Where can we find you at?
You guys can find me on Facebook, Eric Espada. You'll find me in the chat squad some nights during the week, and you'll find me here every Friday night.
Gord?
Fine. I'm here every Friday, or I'm out in the 100-acre woods.
All right. Whatever that means.
Winnie the Pooh lives in the. Oh my God!
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That one went. Woo. That one
Can we
went
put
over
the
here.
host in the cornfield?
Probably.
No.
But
Unless
let me do this first. Ricky, where can we find you?
Am I allowed to talk now?
Yes.
Okay, here on Friday nights.
All righty.
And I'm
Folks, thanks again for hanging out with us. My name is Derek B. You can also find me here with the rest of the fellas on Friday nights at 9 p.m. for the Realmhattan Project and for the Rock Hangouts.
You'll never know, Joe.
It's a mystery.
Make sure you hit that
pot. It's his honey pot.
if you enjoyed the show, please let everybody know where they can find us. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for the Realm of Collectors. We have several other shows that we show throughout the week. Check us out throughout the week around this time. So, hey, again, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you all next week.
Thank you guys again for my gift.
Peace
I
out.
Thank you guys for the birthday gifts,
man.
also, guys.
I've been sitting here the whole show, transform them. I got them all down to alt modes except for one. We're gonna take care of off air with you guys.
Hey man, glad you enjoyed it, man. Glad both of y'all enjoyed it.
Peace
See
out,
y'all on the
everybody.
flip side.
Enjoy those flashlights, fellas. Peace.
You couldn't hit the stop button?
Say it with me now. Realmhattan.